Picture this. You pull your electric car into a charging station, plug it in, grab a coffee, maybe check a few emails, and by the time you've finished that single cup, your car isn't just topped up, it's fully charged. Not for a measly 200 or 300 miles, but for a mind-blowing, anxiety-crushing 600 miles or more. Sounds like science fiction, right? Like a distant dream for electric vehicle owners? Well, buckle up, because Toyota, yes, that Toyota, the company many thought was slow to the EV race, just announced they have a battery tech that can do exactly that. Their CEO basically dropped a technological bomb that's sending shockwaves from Japan to Germany, America to China. It's a battery that promises to kill range anxiety dead, make charging stops a relic of the past, and potentially give sleepless nights to titans like Tesla and BYD. What is this hidden weapon? And how can one battery change everything we thought we knew about electric cars and beyond? Let's cut straight to the jaw-dropping numbers that have the industry buzzing. Forget waiting hours at a charger. Toyota claims their new solid-state battery can get you a full charge in just 10 minutes. That's faster than filling a gas tank in many cases. Imagine coffee break charging. And the range? We're talking over 620 miles on a single charge. That's like driving from London to Edinburgh and back, or from Los Angeles to Las Vegas and back, all without ever needing to stop and plug in again. Think about what that feels like. The nagging worry about finding a charger on a long trip? Gone. The frustration of seeing charging bays occupied? A distant memory. This isn't just an upgrade. It's a liberation from the current constraints of EV ownership. It turns the electric car from a great city commuter into a genuine, no-compromise road trip warrior. It's the kind of promise that makes you lean forward and ask, how is this even remotely possible? What secret did Toyota unlock? To understand the sheer leap Toyota is proposing, we need to talk about the hidden truth lurking inside almost every battery powering our modern lives. Your phone, your laptop, and yes, today's electric cars. They mostly run on lithium-ion batteries. And these batteries rely on a liquid to move energy around. This liquid is called an electrolyte, and it's essential for the battery to work, but it comes with some serious baggage. This liquid can heat up, and under certain conditions, it can be flammable, leading to terrifying incidents you might have heard about. Phones catching fire, cars experiencing thermal events. Beyond the danger, this liquid also puts a speed limit on how fast you can charge and how much energy you can cram into the battery. It's the fundamental bottleneck. But Toyota's game changer replaces that volatile, limiting liquid with a solid material. Imagine swapping a flammable liquid for a stable piece of ceramic or glass-like material. This solid electrolyte isn't just safer, zero risk of leakage or catching fire under normal conditions. It's also denser and allows particles to move more freely and quickly. This simple yet revolutionary switch unlocks the potential for storing significantly more energy in the same size battery. Think 2, maybe even 3 times more power. And crucially, it allows for those lightning-fast charging speeds without generating dangerous heat. It's a complete re-architecture of the battery itself, promising not just improved performance, but a new level of safety and efficiency that lithium-ion just can't match. But if the solid-state concept is this powerful, why are we still driving around with liquid batteries? Look at the electric vehicle landscape today. You have Tesla, the perceived king, the name synonymous with EVs, brilliant at marketing, and software, pushing boundaries with performance and charging infrastructure. Then you have BYD, the quiet giant from China, now arguably leading the charge in terms of sheer sales volume, especially with affordable mass-market models. They dominate with scale and cost efficiency. And then there's Toyota. Often criticized for being too slow to commit to pure EVs, for sticking with hybrids, many observers felt they were lagging behind, missing the boat. But maybe, just maybe, that was the plan all along. While Tesla and BYD have been perfecting and mass-producing the current generation of lithium-ion tech, squeezing out every last drop of range and efficiency, Toyota appears to have been playing a different game entirely. Instead of joining the crowded race to build the best current EV battery, they seem to have been patiently working on building the next generation, a technology so fundamentally different, so potentially superior, that it could render the current battlefield obsolete. Their move isn't about catching up. It's a strategic pivot designed to leapfrog the entire competition by redefining the very foundation of the electric car, the battery. They are betting their immense engineering and manufacturing power on a technology that others have deemed too difficult, too expensive, too far off. This isn't just another car company. It's a global manufacturing powerhouse with deep pockets and a history of surprising the world. And this patient, almost stealthy approach to innovation is deeply embedded in Toyota's DNA. Many people see Toyota as the maker of reliable, perhaps even slightly boring cars. The Corolla, the Camry, the workhorse trucks. Vehicles that last forever, but don't necessarily scream futuristic tech. But beneath that surface lies a history of radical innovation, often launched quietly, patiently refined, and eventually world-changing. Think back to the late 1990s. The world was focused on bigger, more powerful petrol engines. Talk of environmental impact in cars felt niche, even strange. Then Toyota launched the Prius. It was the world's first mass-produced hybrid car, combining a gasoline engine with an electric motor. Experts were skeptical. Would people buy it? Could the complex systems even work reliably? The answer, emphatically, was yes. The Prius wasn't an overnight sensation, but Toyota patiently refined it, improved its efficiency, and scaled up production. It became the unlikely icon of green motoring, selling millions worldwide and forcing every other automaker to develop their own hybrid technology. Toyota didn't just follow a trend, they created one from scratch, betting on a future vision, before the market was even ready. They've also explored other alternative fuels, like the Mirai, one of the first production hydrogen fuel cell cars. It wasn't a sales hit like the Prius, but it reinforced Toyota's willingness to invest in diverse future technologies, even those that seem challenging or unproven at the time. Their strategy isn't about flashy, immediate releases. It's about long-term research, rigorous testing, and bringing technology to market only when they believe it's truly ready for mass adoption, reliable, and genuinely better. This solid-state battery. It looks like the next chapter in this calculated, patient, and potentially disruptive saga. While the headlines scream about electric cars, the potential impact of a truly viable, mass-producible solid-state battery stretches far beyond the automotive world. This isn't just about changing how we drive. It's about sparking an unseen earthquake that could reshape entire industries and affect technology in almost every corner of our lives. Imagine your smartphone. Instead of desperately searching for a charger by late afternoon, imagine it lasting not just 2, but 3 or even 4 days on a single charge, with a battery that's also safer and potentially smaller, allowing for sleeker device designs. Think about laptops that can power through a full week of work without needing an outlet. Consider the explosion in drones and robotics. Limited flight time is currently a major constraint for everything from package delivery services hoping to use drones to long-range surveillance or environmental monitoring. Solid-state batteries could massively extend their operational range and payload capacity, unlocking new possibilities in logistics, security, agriculture, and exploration. What about renewable energy? Solar and wind power are intermittent. They only generate electricity when the sun shines or the wind blows. Grid-scale battery storage is critical to making these sources reliable 24/7. Solid-state batteries offer safer, potentially more efficient ways to store vast amounts of energy generated during the day, ensuring stable power supply through the night and making the transition to clean energy far more feasible. Even critical fields like medicine could see revolutionary changes. Implantable devices like pacemakers rely on batteries that eventually need surgical replacement. A long-lasting, ultra-reliable solid-state battery could mean fewer invasive procedures for patients. Wearable health monitors, like fitness trackers, and blood pressure cuffs could run for weeks or months on a single charge. And looking further ahead, concepts like electric air taxis designed to whisk people over congested cities, currently hampered by the weight and limited range of lithium-ion batteries, could become a reality with lightweight, powerful solid-state packs. This technology isn't just about cars, it's poised to be a foundational shift, powering the next generation of devices and infrastructure around the globe. But getting there won't be easy. In fact, the road ahead is paved with monumental challenges. So, if solid-state batteries are this incredible, offering such dramatic improvements in range, charging speed, and safety, why aren't they already in every EV, every phone, every device? The simple answer is, they are incredibly, frustratingly, difficult and expensive to make, especially on the scale required for mass-market products like cars. The shift from liquid to solid electrolyte introduces a host of complex engineering hurdles. First, there's the manufacturing nightmare. The solid materials used aren't like pouring a liquid. They are often brittle ceramics or polymers that need to be formed into ultra-thin layers with extreme precision. Getting these layers to bond perfectly and consistently across large battery packs without tiny cracks or imperfections that kill performance is a monumental task. Building factories capable of doing this reliably and cheaply for millions of battery cells requires entirely new processes and machinery, a huge upfront investment, and a significant technical challenge. Second, there's the cost barrier. The materials themselves can be rare or expensive, and the complex manufacturing processes drive up the price tag significantly compared to mature lithium-ion technology. For solid-state to truly replace current batteries, the cost needs to come down dramatically, which is proving to be a major puzzle. Finally, there are the durability doubts. While lab tests look promising, can these solid-state batteries truly withstand the brutal reality of daily use in a car for a decade or more? Can they survive extreme temperatures, constant vibration, bumps, and millions of charge cycles without degrading significantly? Proving long-term reliability in real-world conditions, not just controlled environments, is a massive testing and validation hurdle. These challenges aren't minor inconveniences. They are the very reasons why solid-state has remained a technology of the future for so long. Toyota isn't just building a battery. They are attempting to conquer these manufacturing and durability mountains that have stumped others. Make no mistake, Toyota's solid-state announcement isn't happening in a vacuum. This is the opening salvo in what is rapidly becoming the most important technological arms race in the automotive and energy sectors. Giants like LG, Samsung, Panasonic, a key Tesla partner, and numerous startups like QuantumScape, backed by Volkswagen, are all pouring billions into their own solid-state battery research and development. This isn't just Toyota versus Tesla anymore. It's Toyota versus the world. Tesla, while currently relying on advanced lithium-ion chemistries, is known for its relentless pursuit of battery improvement and vertical integration. Will they accelerate their own solid-state efforts or focus on pushing lithium-ion even further? BYD, with its cost advantage and massive production scale, is also a formidable competitor that won't simply stand by. The timeline is also a crucial factor. Toyota is targeting 2028 for significant mass production, but reports suggest other companies might aim for smaller-scale production even earlier, perhaps 2026 or 2027, potentially getting an early foothold in the market. This creates a fascinating strategic tension. Toyota's historical approach is patience and perfection before mass release. But in today's hyper-accelerated tech world, could waiting until 2028, even for a potentially superior product, allow a competitor to gain critical market share and scale first? Toyota is betting that their version, when it arrives, will be so reliable, cost-effective to produce at scale, and performant that it will quickly dominate. They are leveraging their massive global manufacturing footprint and legendary reputation for quality as their weapons in this fight. This isn't just a technology race, it's a battle of manufacturing prowess, cost reduction, and brand trust playing, out on a global stage. The stakes couldn't be higher. It's about who will define the future of batteries and, consequently, the future of mobility and energy for decades to come. So, there you have it. Toyota, the seemingly quiet giant, has revealed its hand. With promises of revolutionary range and charging speeds, backed by the inherent safety and efficiency of solid-state technology, they are making a bold claim to redefine the electric vehicle and power the future of technology across multiple industries. It's a vision that solves the biggest frustrations with today's batteries and opens up a world of new possibilities. But standing between that incredible potential and mass-market reality are immense hurdles: the staggering cost of production, the intricate challenge of manufacturing at scale, and the need to prove long-term durability under real-world stress. These are the mountains Toyota must still climb by 2028. Their history, marked by the patient success of the Prius, suggests they have the DNA for this kind of long-term disruptive play. They are betting their reputation, resources, and future on conquering these challenges. The question isn't just whether Toyota can pull this off by 2028, but whether their patient pursuit of perfection can beat the faster-moving global competition in the race to bring truly mass-market, affordable, solid-state batteries to the world. The outcome of this battle could determine who leads the next era of mobility, who powers the devices in our pockets, and how we store the energy that runs our planet. It's a high-stakes gamble that could cement Toyota's place as the unexpected king of the battery age, or expose the solid-state dream as one mountain too high, even for them. The future of battery technology, and much more, is now a race with a finish line set for 2028, and everyone is watching to see if Toyota's quiet confidence will erupt into outright dominance.